Would you rather take this bonus or double it and give it to a coworker? Emily, would you rather take this bonus?
Do you want one corn or do you want me to double it and give it to
His
the
little
next
brother
person? Do you guys
came
want
into
two
the
corn or
room
do you want me to
with
double it
seven
and give it to the next
cookies in
person?
In 2023, creators of social media platforms found a new trend to follow. Would you double it and give it to the next person? It involves offering someone a certain quantity of an item or concept, for example, money, objects, or even abstract ideas, and asking if they like to take it or double it and give it to the next person. If the person declines to take it and chooses to double it, the offer is then passed along to another person with twice the original quantity. Now let's say that the trend happened to you. Would you double it and give it to the next person? Or would you take it? This trend is popular because it explores people's responses to generosity and community spirit, whilst including the humor of escalation and big numbers. A person who takes the money will benefit themselves without any downsides, to you or society. This embraces ethical egoism described best by Ayn Rand. The achievement of your own happiness is the only moral purpose of your life, and that happiness, not pain or mindless self-indulgence, is the proof of your moral integrity, the virtue of selfishness. On the other hand, denying the offer contributes to a larger benefit to someone else in your community. Choosing this altruistically displays one's importance on the ethical virtue of generosity and strongly aligns with the utilitarian ethical framework, as said by Jeremy Bentham. It is the greatest good to the greatest number of people, which is the measure of right and wrong. However, a nuanced egoist, especially one based on ethical egoism and rationality, might argue, because only one person is going to benefit, how would I know that another would not create a less benefit for themselves with the money? Even utilitarians such as John Stuart Mill might agree with taking the money. He argues that one's pursuit of self-interest is acceptable as long as it doesn't harm others. The liberty of the individual must be thus far limited. He must not make himself a nuisance to other people. You might have a clear answer from the beginning on whether or not you'll double it, but I would like you to consider why. Popularly, it is not a pure consideration of benefit to oneself against benefit to an unknown other. As a social trend, the trend existing on social media and widely thought about in our community might affect our reasoning. Some might double it with the goal of reaching a humorously large number and to provide entertainment through the one, commonly a large influencer, doing this trend. I would also ask you, do you and should you feel pressure to continue the doubling train where many before you have sacrificed to get to this point? What should be your financial capability for it to be ethical to take the money? Thank you so much, everyone. This is another episode of Ethical Trends.